What's going on, guys? We're back with another custom build on a mini Javelin. Alright, so this isn't exactly a completely custom build because this one was built already. It's one of the first minis that we are ever sending. The customer requested we change the forks out and a couple other things, and I just wanted to give you a closer look at the bike because we don't have a ton of videos up right now showing the really close details on it. So let's take a look. This bike is, I feel like it's perfect for Christmas, first off, because of this red color. This is an Illusion Red from Prismatic Powders. This was just a standard kind of aluminum panel on the side, and we did a vinyl wrap on it. We are going to be doing more powder coated panels in the future, but for right now, the vinyl wraps have been working great. And also it just allows you to change it out in the future if you want. You can literally just undo a few screws, go on Amazon or eBay or whatever, get some new vinyl, and completely change the look of your bike. It's kind of a fun little part of the bike. This is our new headlight that we've been fabricating in-house. So we laser cut it, we paint it, we wire everything up. So it's a new little thing for Spark. It's been a way for us to improve our capabilities over here. Kind of a fun experiment. And I just think that square headlight really looks pretty cool with the whole vibe of this bike. As you can see, it's got those gold forks the guy requested. It's got our screen up front here. This is that smaller screen that we've been using on all the bikes. Really been loving that screen. You know, it's not as easy to read, I guess, as the big guy, but you know, all the information's there and it just looks a whole lot more sleek. If I open the bike up, you're now going to see the battery. This is the 40 amp hour battery. But we do offer a 70 amp hour battery now, guys. It is a monster. It still fits in that same size. It's a little bit taller. We're just using different cells and are able to get that higher capacity. So if you want a bike with outrageous range, you can now get the Mini and the standard Javelin with a 70 amp hour battery. Crazy. This is a seat made by Tapia. This is all handmade in the United States. We love these. They're super comfortable. On the rear, we've got that 12-inch 5,000 watt nominal, 10,000 watt peak motor. I do have my turn signal out right now. And that's because we are packing this bike up. So when we pack up the bike, we pull down the turn signals so they don't break in shipping. We've got our 220 rotors on the rear and on the front for a ton of braking power. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The big thing with the Mini is the foot peg position. So, you know, one thing you got to keep in mind when you're riding this bike is that the foot pegs are closer to the ground. So I can tilt this bike way over and still not touch them. I just like to be extra cautious with the customers. And so if you are thinking about getting a Mini, just realize that the foot peg position is not as high as the traditional Javelin. And so you can't, you know, go at a 45-degree angle, but you can still carve pretty tight. Just something to be aware of. And obviously the kickstand is shorter. So the kickstand's this little itty bitty baby kickstand. I think it's like 5 or 6 inches long. So people always laugh at that, but you know, it's a Mini, guys. This is just kind of part of it. So if you are interested in getting a Mini, you can visit Spark's website right now, get one on order. They do take a few weeks for us to manufacture. We're cutting that time down. Right now, the big holdup is on our motors. So, you know, obviously if you order one now, you're gonna get one for the spring, no doubt, but it's more likely that you're probably gonna get it by the end of January or February. So anyway, let's take it for a ride. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put it in the higher power setting. This is the thumb button. And we're gonna crank that guy up. The torque on Mini is crazy. In comparison to the full-size bike, the torque is so much more. Obviously, you don't get the high top speed, and the bike feels much more twitchy. So, like, the steering is a little bit tighter. But yeah, that acceleration is very fun. So, if you're looking for ride feel, the Mini is really high torque, really twitchy. You know, it would be perfect for a little city bike. And the Javelin's full-size version is much more stable at higher top speed. It feels like you're carving. It just feels like you're gliding. I love the way full-size bike feels for like a longer commute. So if you're somebody that's going to be doing, 15 miles plus on your way to work, I think the full-size bike might be your bet, especially if you're a taller guy. But if you're looking for something just a ton of fun to rip around on weekends, things like that, the Mini is like a blast. Trying to be careful right now because, as you can see, it did snow, so I have ice on the ground. It's 25 degrees out right now, by the way. It's freezing. So let me get it up a little bit. Try not to die. I'm so proud of our team, guys. Like, it has been a few years to get to this point with the Javelin. These bikes are running so nice now. The second generation of the Javelin especially is amazing. The Brute has its new paint, new battery options. This guy has a 70 amp hour battery option. We're doing collaborations with Powerful Lithium now. We've got the 8K Javelin. I'm really, really proud of Spark, and it is the holidays, so I just have to say thank you to all you guys. We could not build any of this stuff if we did not support the community. And seeing these bikes go out and seeing you guys happy to ride them really pushes us to continue to do it. So 2026, I'm anxious to see what happens with Spark. And yeah, get your bikes on order for the springtime, guys. They take us some time to build. And see you in the next video.